And do you guys believe racism is a problem?
Yes, I believe it's a problem because I feel like everyone should be treated the same and everyone should be treated equally. Yeah, everybody should be equal and have the same rights.
Has anybody said something mean to you about your skin tone that stuck with you? Yes, that I'm white and like I judge people by the color, but I feel like they should get to know me because I'm a really cool person and like I'm cool with everybody. So I mean, they need to understand where I come from or my backstory, and like people should know like you cannot judge by their skin color or where they come from. Period.
What's your name?
Tandy.
And has your skills ever been judged by your skin tone?
My skills have definitely been judged by my skin tone because I'm black and people genuinely associate them with being problematic and having a lot of bad characteristics. People assume that I'm kind of dumb or that I'm not actually on top of my game, but I'm actually very far ahead in my math, my English, and I'm doing a very good job, and I'm actually very intelligent for my age and mature. And so because of that, it actually shows people wrong and that I'm actually more capable as anybody could be.
What's your name?
Anaya.
And has there ever been a time where you've been judged for your skin tone?
Yes. Once in the store with me and my sister, and it was one time in the store with me and my sister, and they kept following us around the store, just like basically trying to make sure like we didn't steal anything. And basically, I felt judged because they didn't do that to anybody else who came into the store.
So what's your name? And has anybody judged your ability by your skin tone?
Yes, people have judged my ability by my skin tone because they would assume that I wasn't smart or that I wasn't advanced because of my skin.
What's your name?
My name is Jordanos.
My name is Celine.
Have people said something mean about your skin tone that stuck with you, and what did they say?
Yeah, so when I was in first grade, this one girl said I couldn't play with her because she said you have to be white. And I feel like that stuck with me because that was like a very rude thing.
But everyone gotta remember your skin is beautiful just the way it is. So live your life, do it right.
Period.
Thank you, Ms. Warren, for supporting us at the Assembly. And can you please share with us your journey of celebrating creativity and talent?
Okay, well, when I was in the 6th grade, I actually decided where I wanted to go to college and what I wanted to do. I decided that I wanted to design clothing, and I decided that I wanted to go to Texas Women's University, which was one of the top fashion design schools actually in the country at that time. So from that point, I started learning how to sew and learning how to do those things, and just really getting involved in fashion magazines and seeing different things that were popular. One thing I noticed is that I did not see anyone who looked like me as a designer. There were no black designers until maybe the 80s. There was Willie Smith and a couple, and even today there are no really prominent famous black designers. So a lot of times people didn't take me seriously as far as being able to design clothing. Everyone would say, oh, we like your style, you know, your clothes are cool. But as far as being a designer, that was really hard for people to get because that's not something that they considered that black people did. Even when I got into college and got into the design program at Texas Women's University, there were a lot of African American black girls that were fashion merchandising majors, but there were only a couple of us that were actually design majors. So that made it difficult, but I knew where my heart was, I knew where my talents lie, and I knew what I wanted to do. So I continued to work hard, strive at it, even though there were not people who looked like me. So I graduated with my degree in design, as well as sociology and minor in art. And I had a hard time as far as finding jobs because, again, looking for people to hire me, I was not what they typically, like when I would send my, go ahead and send them pictures of my designs and everything, that was great. And you show up to the interview and you don't look like what they anticipate. So actually, that was when I first moved to Seattle 25 years ago. My first job was with a company called Mariposa. And even with that, I was designing with them, but then they moved me into the retail side of it, and I was managing their stores. Finally, over time, I ended up designing for myself, cultivating clients on my own. The mayor of Fort Worth, Texas, his mother's one of my clients, and I had clients pretty much all over the country, to where I was at a point where I could charge anywhere from, you know, up to $5,000 for a special occasion dress. That was my original design. Pretty much it.
Would you like to show us like your designs?
Sure, I have a couple of things. So I actually, one of my things that I do now, because although I teach, I still do design. I have several students that I have designed for prom. But this one I'm going to show you is a labor of love. This was my daughter's prom dress for a couple of years ago. I have to be really careful with it. So we decided that we wanted something extremely unique for my daughter's senior prom. So, and it's kind of hard without a dress code, but this was my daughter's prom dress that I handmade and designed, and it's hand painted with pictures of my daughter in different stages on the dress. So this was my daughter's prom dress. That one. This is just another, just a simple dress. It's just a basic sundress. Something like this would normally take me probably, between making the pattern and making the dress, this would probably take, I don't know, anywhere, probably about 10 hours or so. My daughter's dress, that again, that dress had about 20 yards of fabric in it. My daughter's dress took about a month. So when I design for people, I do anything from special occasion to swimwear. A lot of the dresses that you'll see me wear to school, or some of my slacks and things, are things that I have designed and made for myself.
Thank you.
You're welcome.